welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to do something with a little bit of colour today, but I'm not like that adventurous when it comes to makeup, so I wanted to do something with colour that I was comfortable with, and I thought, why not do like a bold date night makeup look? So for me, that was something that looks super pretty, super quick, super easy, and you can kind of pair it with any sort of bold lip. I decided to go for like a purpley pink, so I kind of thought that was flirty and romantic, and I asked you guys on Twitter as well, and loads of you said like a hot pinky red, so I really hope you guys enjoy this. I also kind of feel like this is quite like an everyday full makeup look too, and it is September now, so I'm sure you can find some wear for this look. In the video, if it looks like I'm naked, I'm not. I'm just wearing a Bardo top, just as an FYI. If you like the look of this makeup look already, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. I always leave all the products that I use down below in terms of shades and everything like that, because normally when I do like a voiceover, I always forget what I've used, so I always just list it down below. If you're new, then welcome to my channel. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for more kind of makeup related videos and all that good stuff. But without further ado, if you like the look of this makeup look, then please keep watching.
Okay, so to begin this date night look, by the way, this is me just proving to you I am wearing a top and I've got crazy hair, but I am going to moisturize my skin and I'm using the MAC Strobe Cream, but this is the Peach Light Edition, so it has a slight reflex of peach, which I love, and this is just going to give us a gorgeous glow underneath our foundation, but we are going to go ahead and do our eyes first. So to prime my eyes, I'm going to use the concealer that I'm planning to use on my face, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 2. So it's quite close to my skin color, and I always find concealers make a really great base, and then I always go ahead and set it with powder. For the eyes today, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk eyeshadow palette. I've been loving this at the moment, and I'm just going to take the shade Eden as our initial transition color, which is a really gorgeous kind of light pale peachy orange. It is actually more of a peach, even though on camera it is coming across as orange. I promise you it has slightly more of like a pink tone to it, but we are only going to be using like 3 of the matte shades, so I'm going to go in with this shade here. This is called Amber. It's a slightly darker brown, and I'm just using that to further deepen up the crease. And like I said, we're only going to be using 3 of like kind of crease colors, just because we want to keep it quick, easy and minimal, but still kind of look really put together, and I feel like you can achieve that with literally just 3 shadows. And then I'm going back in with my initial fluffy brush just to make sure that everything is blended seamlessly together. To further and finally deepen up the crease, I'm taking that Ode shade, which is a really gorgeous dark brown with a really nice warm purpley undertone to it, and I'm just making sure to concentrate this on the literally outermost part of the eyes, because we are going to be doing a wing today, so I don't want to take it all the way across. I just want it to be kind of like the outer gradient. And for the lid, I'm taking the Desert Sand shade, which is like a matte cream. I wanted to keep it kind of matte on the eyes initially, and then I thought, you know what, I'm going to be having a matte lip and I want there to be like some attention on the eyes, so I'm gonna go in with glitter, but you can totally keep this matte here if you want and keep it as like, yeah, a matte kind of cream shadowed look. But then I'm going back in with that brush that we used to apply the second transition shade and going kind of side to side motions, and I find that's the way I get the best blend. So you can see everything kind of fades nicely into each other. And then like I said, I kind of wanted a little bit of glitter, and this is MAC Reflex Gold. I love their reflex glitters. Every time I use them, I feel like I always rave about them. They're just such a subtle sparkle, and like I said, I'm just applying a little bit of glitter glue down beforehand and then just pressing it on. And I think this is a MAC 242 brush, which I love to apply glitter and pigments because they don't pick up too much product and they just kind of pat it on nicely. And then I'm just going to highlight my inner corner using the highlighter that I plan to use, so you will see that later on in the video. I'm then just taking a wipe and cleaning up the eyeshadow. That's like my favorite part, and I kind of aim towards the end of my eyebrow to kind of give me a guidance of how the angle how I want the angle to go. And then for eyeliner, I've been loving this one. This is the YSL Couture eyeliner in the shade 1. I think it's literally just their plain back one, but the bristles on the brush are so like firm. You get such a precise point with it, but I'm a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to eyeliner, so I always like to clean up with a wipe. And now I'm just going to go ahead and apply mascara, and if you don't feel confident wearing lashes, you can obviously just leave it here. I love the like volume that this mascara produces, so yeah, like I said, feel free to leave it here, but I love these lashes. These are from Flutter Lashes, and then they're in the style Tamina. I just think they're super what am I saying? I was about to say slutty. Super subtle and fluttery. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I've left the products down below. And for primer, using the NYX First Base Primer Spray because I'm a lazy motherfucker. And then for foundation, I'm using 2 shades of the L'Oreal True Match. And then mixing in this like liquid bronzer from Bourjois because I really wanted the skin to look like fresh and glowy and not too full coverage. And I love the coverage of the True Match. Like I said, it's like a really natural buildable finish, and just blending that in with a beauty blender. And then I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 2, same one that we used for the primer on our eyes, and just like to take it up on the sides of my nose to give a subtle contour. But then yeah, just taking it underneath my eyes and all the kind of places that I like to highlight, and then I'm just buffing that out with a, oh my god, what is this brush called? It's from Sigma. I want to say it's like an F60 something brush, but it's like a tapered kabuki brush. So yeah, the Sigma tapered kabuki brush. And then I just like to use my sponge to make sure it's all pressed in. I'm going to go ahead and set everything with powder, and then we can go back onto the eyes, and just using that initial Eden shade on a pencil brush underneath our eyes just to kind of tie it all together and connect everything up. And then I'm using my favorite eyeliner. This is the Mark Beauty Highliner in the shade Sunset, just for like, I don't know, I feel like my eyes look a bit more like sexier when there's something in the waterline. And then just applying mascara, and these are the finished eyes. Moving on to the face, I'm taking the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil Bronzer just to warm up my complexion, and yeah, just add a bit of a contour as well, and just yeah, warm everything up because I was really quite tanned on my body and the foundation wasn't actually dark enough. I kind of looked a bit pale, so this is just going to help warm everything up and just kind of add a bit more contour and definition to our face. And then I'm taking this blusher from the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette just for a really gorgeous peachy glow. You can see it's super subtle, and yeah, I love the glow that this creates. And dipping into an old favorite, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Ultimate Glow Kit and just dabbling my brush in a few of the shades to create like my perfect highlighter shade. And I'm just taking it above my brow as well, and just like between my brows on my cupid's bow for an all over glow. I love the colors in this palette. I think they're so natural, especially when you mix them all together. Now onto the lip, I'm taking this NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade San Paulo or Sao Paulo, something like that. It's basically just a matte hot pink. And then for the liquid lipstick, I'm going to be taking the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lipstick in the shade Tuesday. I don't think it's limited edition. If it's not, I will have listed it down below. I just think this is such a gorgeous shade of like fuchsia, but it's almost not too bright. It's almost like a really gorgeous hybrid between pink and red, and I thought this was just perfect and romantic and actually kind of fall appropriate. And then I'm just setting everything in place with the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I just kind of paired it with a Bardo top and a flirty updo, and this is the finished look. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!